just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning.
Oh, we're live. Hi, everybody. Ha. Yeah. Why do I have so much echo in my headphones? Hold, please, while I look at the mixer. Because the echo was on. That would be why I have echo in my headphones. How's everybody? All one of you that are currently viewing me. The one. The two. We have two people watching. We're going to wait and let a couple people come in. I feel like I've been hit by a train today. I'll explain that in a minute. Because it was a fun train. Is there any such thing as getting hit by the fun train? I know somebody who stole a train. But hello there. So, how's everybody? How's your week? How was your week? How was your weekend? Killing time to let people catch up to get on to the old stream here before I tell you hello, Erica. Hello. Here come the viewers. All four of you. Now I have my entire audience. Yes. So as we always do, when our week was great, but you can explain that later if you know what? Just because you're my wife doesn't mean you get to tell me what to do. So I'll probably explain that later as she just told me to. We did have some pretty good news. As we always do, we start off, let's light the sage. As it falls upon my ow! That was a new one. So we light the sage to get rid of all of the crap, all of the drama, all of the stress from the week before. And then we cleanse it. We hope that we will have a good week. We will have a good week. So I'm going to light extra. How are you? Okay, yep. Everybody hanging in with me. I'm sore, y'all. I'm sore. I'm tired. Like, I feel like I've been hit by a train. But that's okay. So what happened? First of all, let's do this. Check out the new hats. Do you like the new hat? Do you like the trucker hat? I like the new hats. These are now on sale. It's my very first peach of merch. I think it's because I'm channeling my guest and I can't speak. We'll get into that in a little bit. So if you guys like the hat, you're digging the hat, they are $25 a piece. Obviously, if I get a bunch of orders, then it'll go down. But also, if I get a bunch of orders, then you're probably watching the wrong podcast because, that's okay. So just send me an email at shamansundays@gmail.com. Tell me you're interested in the hat, and we can do the hookup. You give me the money, I'll give you the stuff. So now that we've talked about the old merch, let me put the podcast hat on. You can't hear me. Is anybody else? Okay. Maybe it's Tabitha. Maybe it's you, not me. I know you've never heard that before, but I'm sorry. If anybody else is having audio issues, let me know. I hear you fine. That's because you're downstairs, babe. I love you. Let me put the podcast hat on. There we go. That's what I have. Okay, thank you very much. And that's where I have the lights set up for this hat so we can rock it. Anyway, I feel like I got hit by a train and that I've ran a marathon. So some of my buddies have a amazing local band called Redefined. And they're rising quick. I will put some links where you guys can go check out Redefined. Tracy, thank you very much. So why am I a train wreck? Ooh, that's a rabbit hole. Why do I feel like I got hit by a train? I guess you would call me an extra. There were several people. They were filming a music video, and who knew that you would have to mosh pit like 5 times to get the right shot? And there's headbanging, and my hat flew off, and then there's a blow-up unicorn that appears. Craziness. Raven, hello. I was just talking about why I feel like I got hit by a train. And also, I would like to welcome Raven, first-time viewer. She is a friend of mine. Her husband is the lead singer of Redefined. Jordan, freaking amazing. But anyway, so shooting this music video, I'm too old for this shit, is what I found out. I used to love the old mosh pit, and now I just wanted a rocking chair and some sweet tea. It's ridiculous how far I've come in my aging. But David, hey buddy, what's up, man? David Glidden, ladies and gentlemen. But it's going to be an amazing video. Some of the stuff they shot's really cool. Thank you, Raven. She says I did it like a beast, though. A beast that was starving and in a corner and having to fight his way out. Did you? Because Raven, you saw how big the people back there with me were, and I'm just like a little gnome. So I'm going flying. Whee! Anyway, I believe the song for the video is going to be Outcasts. So it was shot today. So I don't know how long that process takes, but I'm also thinking about maybe having Redefined or some of the guys to come on the show here, because I think I'm going to start doing some local acts and pushing some music that I like. Maybe you guys would like to hear. Just checking here. See, David's drinking some sweet tea right now, man. I got my Diet Mountain Dew because I'm exhausted, but it was so cool. Like it was great for Redefined, and I think you could find them at Redefined SC for South Carolina. I know they're on Spotify, YouTube. Check them out. Amazing guy. They had amazing guys, amazing band. But that's not why you guys tuned in. We tuned in for some supernatural stuff, right? And that's what we'll get. And I think I accidentally created 2 new ghost hunters after the video wrapped, Raven being one of them. So, yeah, we're expanding. So, my guest this evening, I looked up, I wanted to translate her name into an old native language, and found out that her name means quirky kitty litter. It's amazing. It's weird how that happens. So let me give you a little background. My special guest this evening is Stephanie Oreilly. She owns some sort of villa. She lives in a villa, y'all. a villa. She is the owner of Mcinteer Villa in Atchison, Kansas. Look, one of the most active places that I have ever been to, and I've been doing this 20-something years. I'm sure we'll get into our experiences a little bit about what happened in the library last time I was there. And we're going to talk about why she fell into a hole while she was on a podcast. And I don't know. It's just going to be fun. But before we do that, let's go through the comments and let's welcome everyone. Erica Bell, good evening. A walking error. Dude, story of my life. Welcome. My beautiful wife, Anna. Hello. Or I could do this. Anna, hey! Either way, she'll hear me. Tabitha, did you ever tell me? Okay. You go back. Tabitha, let me know if you can hear me. We've got Tori. Hello, Tori. Some new names tonight. Oh, Dark Horse Paranormal Productions. Your audio is great. They have a really good show. Bigfoot in the Booby Bunny and the Bunny. That's for you, Kristen. We have Kimberly Horn from Horn Paranormal. You know what? We're going to talk about some of their equipment too during the 2-hour show. There's Raven again. Yeah, and then but everybody. Hey, Becky. Hey, Becky. You snuck in on me. Let's everybody give the warm welcome to Raven. Brand new to the podcast. Awesome lady. Such a sweet lady. All right, we're going to play the game again. Anytime that you see my nose ring sideways, you're going to win a prize. What's the prize? I'll fix it. That's the prize. It took me a minute. Tori, hi. Wait a minute. I never asked you your name, but I'm thinking you're the better half because it's Father's Day, right? That's you? Oh yeah, David, we'll get into 5G. I'm gonna finish this up here and scroll down. Tim Lovejoy, hello. Totally got off track. So 1880 something or other. That last, is it 1886? 87? 2020 Mcinteer Villa. I can't. God, I'm having a brain fart. Y'all, listen. When I tell you that I had a really big dude hit me really hard, it was amazing. 1889 Mcinteer Villa. So, without further ado, as I continue to lose my freaking mind because I need caffeine, let's bring to the studio Stephanie Oreilly. Hello, Corky.
I was like, I have so many things to say. When you were talking, I'm like, I need to take notes. I'm like, got to talk about that and quirky kitty litter.
Quirky kitty litter is
quirky kitty litter.
I did some research just for you.
It's crazy. I bet it means something amazing.
I bet it does too. Like the coolest location owner I've ever met.
Yay! You should tell. Well,
I should have a podcast and tell people that watch.
You should. I think it's a brilliant idea.
You know what? One day when I grow up, I will. I'm gonna do that.
You went in a mosh pit.
Look, and not just any mosh pit where you have room.
I've never done it, so I don't know. Well,
I'm standing behind the drum set, and the director says that we need to be Hollywood close. So, normal people talk like this. No, we were like this.
Oh.
Yeah. And
that's
there was stuff. It was a sweaty, it was like feet and butt.
Sounds
there was this
amazing.
One guy wearing, this one dude, and I wish I had his permission to put the picture up, but he was wearing some princess shorty shorts on written across the back, and this dude was amazing. Raven was actually trying to teach him some sultry like moves. It was, oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. So 1889.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Father's Day. So I love hot dads. Can you see it?
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, I see that.
Okay, there we go. That looked kind of weird. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's me.
Well, I'm just waiting on the inflatables to, pop up, as it were.
I left those at the villa.
Of course you did.
Of course, yes. Yeah.
So let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's get some background on you. So you're driving down the road in Atchison, Kansas one day, right? And
Okay.
You look over, right? And you're like, oh, look at this villa. I'm going to buy this.
Not even close, but
that's why I have you here to tell the story.
Somebody told me there was a house for sale and it was haunted. And so I actually just looked up houses for sale in Atchison. I figured it's not a huge town, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Right.
But it pulled up a house. It was a really pretty house. But for like a couple of weeks, I thought it was that house, which that was not the villa. Came across, I don't know how I came across the villa. I probably just kept scrolling through pictures or real estate ads. And then saw the villa, and I bought a ticket to their like a paranormal investigation, because it was in September or October that I first came across it. And I wasn't in the market to buy a house, so I get it now, but at the time I didn't. You had to have a pre-approval letter to even see the house, because I can see why people just want to get in, and it's awesome. But I didn't have that, so we bought a ticket to an event, and that's how I got inside. And then after that, my dad helped me. He co-signed, and 5.5 years later, here I am.
So I was close, is what you're saying.
Extremely close. I mean, it was like,
okay, good.
Like so weird. It was like it's like you were there.
Yeah, you know, right.
In the passenger seat going, there's a house.
Oh, I thought I would be, if you were driving, I would have been in the trunk.
Yes, yeah. In a helmet, definitely with a helmet.
Right.
Bubble wrapped,
and a chocolate bar. Look what I can do.
I have a chocolate,
yes, yeah, you do.
Yeah, a group gave me a chocolate for, I guess, being me. They're very sweet little sweet team from Oklahoma.
That's a sweet team
from Oklahoma API, and it's very detailed. Just saying.
Right. It's like a Snickers bar.
Exactly like a Snickers bar, and I have not touched it yet. I can't.
No, you haven't ran around the house. I'm waiting on.
I can't.
Video.
I fall in holes if I run around the house.
So we're gonna get to that, because that, like, still to this day, is like, if I can see that clip.
I just watched it yesterday.
It's like I'm watching and like, where the hell did Stephanie go? Fell in a hole.
Yeah, we'll get
in that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you were somewhat drawn to the house prior to purchasing and breaking and entering, so you could see it without a.
Yes.
I'm still right. I'm right on the story.
Yes, it's like you. Yeah. You just do it for me. I'll just I'll hang up and you just do the podcast.
Oh, then all right.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
like that.
But I just want to know, I am sitting down and I'm not walking around on this one. So
thank God.
I'll probably fall off my chair. But anyway.
You could. All right. Anyway.
So there was something about the house. I just kept looking it up. I would get online and just look at it. And I live about a little over an hour away from the house. And I would just get in my car and drive out there just to look at it, which was weird because that's not like me to do that. I mean, I'd rather take a nap or something, do anything, honestly. And so just to keep looking it up. And I went on a cruise with my brother and sister-in-law, and I was even showing them, like, look at this house, check this out. And so I just called my mom, just kind of joking. I mean, who would think that someone would co-sign? So she called my dad, and took him like 2 seconds to say he would co-sign. So he did. And so that was in September that I first came across the house, September or October. Bought the house January 2018.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
You know, and I don't say things lightly, like the most activity that I've had in 20-something years. But your house. As well, okay. You know, every haunted location has their good days, bad days. But
right, yeah.
This was, 3 days in a row that we were there, and consistently, yeah. It was. It's
crazy when people will say to me, like, if I stay and investigate with even friends and they think it's a crazy active night, not to say I'm used to certain things, and not that it's always, I can't schedule an appearance, but what I find crazy would have been the nights. Oh my God, that was crazy when you were there. All 3 nights. Now some people say, oh my God, is it always this active? And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's really quiet tonight, but it's active for them. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I just thought because I'm there all the time. I just, when it's creepy, it's creepy. When it's off, it's off. When it's quiet, it's probably not quiet. It's just an active house that I'm probably making zero sense, but it's
no. You're
it's just like people say, like, what's the most active room? I can't tell you. I mean,
there's no way to pinpoint that.
Right. Is it residual? I don't know. It's very interactive. Is it who's all there? I have no idea. There's a lot of spirits. I don't want to say things, but I normally do. There. Somebody asked me who my favorite spirit was once, and I'm like, I don't make friends with my dad would tell me to make friends with them. And right. I'm like, I don't make friends in real life, so I don't know how to do that. But you've met me. You get it now. But I do go in and say hi. I don't know who's all there. I think that there are lots that just come and go. I have nothing to do with the house, so I can't say like Joe today was my favorite. And maybe if I know who's there, it might freak me out a little bit more. So I just don't. I don't ask. But there's lots.
That library, though. And apparently when David Glidden is there, the bathroom is active.
Is he being a smart ass right now, or is he being serious?
I don't know. It's followed up with LOL.
Oh, okay. See,
JK.
You shush it. Now 5G. He asked about 5G when he.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That kind of goes along, but sometimes I say some things that just are out there. I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, it's not that often. Not that often it happens, but when it does.
Oh.
The first time he came to the villa to investigate, I don't know where my brain was, but he was talking about 5G and he wasn't having good cell service. And I swear to God, I said something about it. I thought 5G was for farmers. I don't even know why I'm telling you this because I feel stupid. But I was like,
please bring it up.
I was like, well, that's weird. I swear I thought it was for farmers because they're out. They have like all this field. I'm dropping lip gloss. All this field. Wow, nice grammar. Anyway, I just sounded really stupid, and he just looked at me like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" But anyway, 5G. I thought it had to do with. Field.
Well, okay, so I could make sense of what you're saying. So they would put the 5G out there because they're on this vast area of land with no cell service.
Thank you. That's what I meant to say. That exactly.
Yes.
And so does it kind of make sense? I thought that's
I mean, especially when it was first coming out.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, David.
I get it. Now, like nowadays, if you were to say that, I would what?
Trust me, I would still say it.
Well, that's okay.
It's me, so yeah.
No, but I get it. If it makes you feel any better, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
I'm trying to. Ow. Sorry. Like I've got to move my legs because they'll cramp up from all the jumping and the moshing.
Oh.
Hey,
now I feel like an old person. I've never done anything even like that.
Well, we're gonna have to check. You know what? We're gonna take you to a redefined show. They
Okay.
go on tour. They go on tour sometimes. Maybe they'll come out that way, and then
Maybe they should come to the villa.
So I'm glad you said that, because I was gonna suggest that Raven, who was in the comments, I don't know if she's still watching or dealing with her son or whatever, but that's one of the locations I want to get them out to. And it's so I talked to, she's the lead singer's wife, and then I talked to the drummer's wife, and they're ecstatic. But the guys are like, nope, not. And I'm talking like 12. Dude, Jordan, the lead singer, is like 12 feet tall, like 10 feet wide, big old, like, yeah. And he's like, no, not doing it.
It's so funny that it's not too long ago there was a group. Actually, I think they're a family. They're not like a team. They're not a team, but they were couples. And when they all checked in at the same time, and I said something, I don't know, I was about to leave or whatever, and I told them to have a good evening. The guys got a hotel room. Only the women stayed there. And I was like, really? He's like, oh, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. But I think that after he heard a very loud cat, like he thought there was a cat on the kitchen counter. It was very, very loud. And then I think something else happened. They left. They did come back a second time, and I said, "You guys staying this time?" And he goes, "Hell no."
No, of course not.
I'm like, okay.
We found a lovely B&B down the road. Well,
oh my goodness.
I mean, I do have to say that that night that my wife and I stayed there, I mean, you had a friggin' marching band on the second floor.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just back and forth all night long.
Yes, it's crazy. And like I can't explain it to people unless they've. I mean, it's hard to explain and for them to understand like how loud these footsteps are, or how even if you tune them out, you can feel the vibration.
Yep.
And yesterday I was giving a tour, and all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 came right behind the girl, and she just looked back and she didn't see anybody, so she kind of stood there, and I go, "Those are the footsteps," and she goes, "Okay, yeah, those are loud." I'm like, "They're loud." Yep.
Yeah.
You don't get used to them. You do not get used to them.
Well, I definitely did not get used to them.
Yeah. No.
Well, and then the one time when I'm walking down the second floor hallway and nothing but my boxers, which, haha, you missed it and you didn't get it on camera. And I think my wife Anna is coming up behind me to go somewhere. So I literally move, and there's nobody there, and apparently par for the course for that second floor.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I tell people that. Now I describe the basement differently, because this basement is 7 rooms. It's so dark you can't even see your hand in front of your face. It's a whole different feel. But and I probably shouldn't describe it as it looks like you're going to get murdered. So let's go to the basement. But it looks like you're going to get murdered. Or it looks like
I mean, there's really no other way to describe that.
Right.
Basement.
But yeah. I'd rather be in that basement alone than on that second floor. And a lot of people don't agree with me, but they're wrong.
Okay, David Glidden, legit question. Has anyone been sitting in Goldie's rocking chair?
And had experience. I don't know if they have. People say a lot of people say they talked to Goldie. I don't know if anyone sat in there and had an experience. I have sat in the rocking chair and I didn't experience anything, but I've heard that she plays with the back of your hair. I've had people tell me that that's happened, whether it's Goldie or not, or they're even sitting in the chair when it happens. I don't know, but yeah, they haven't told me.
Hello, Candy. And do we still have the creepy hanging friggin' dresses?
Yep. Were you there with the mannequin who's next? Oh, you weren't there then. Oh, you have to come back. So not only the 2 mannequins without the heads on each side of the bed, but next to the bed is a full woman mannequin, sitting in that chair. Now she is looking the opposite way, so she's not looking at the bed. She's looking the other way. So
that makes it creepier, because what if her head turns?
Oh, if it does, then house for sale. It's like you can't even take her head off, so she's permanently this way. If that thing moves, that means her whole body moves, and that one of two things. I'll either be raking it in or
Right.
for sale. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, because if that happened, like I would have to take your sheets and get them dry cleaned.
You
Because
can just keep the sheets at that point. Is that?
at that point, yeah, this is your party gift from Mcinteer. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's talk about the library.
Okay. Now, I will say this, but okay. Why don't you tell me your whatever you talk, and then I'll tell you what happened recently.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring up when were we there? Was it 2 years ago?
It was a year ago, May.
Oh, okay, good. So we're all sitting around, you, me, I believe it was Intuitive Medium, Jessica Potter, my wife. Was Christy there?
I don't know if she was there at that time.
I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think some people had gone to bed. And I think this was after the event was over, right? We're all sitting in the library. Yeah, I think, me, you, Anna, Jessica, was Sarah maybe?
Maybe. I think, I think so. So, long story short, we were doing EVP sessions, and not only did we get like intelligent responses, we were talking about a possible suicide and headaches, and I'll let you get into all that when we cover it. But we were getting responsive taps, and it sounded like the doors were opening in the library, and that is some of the best consistent activity that I've ever had in my entire life. So yeah, that was my experience. Now what happened?
Well, I was saying, when I tell people the house is very interactive, I mean, it's very interactive. And lots of my EVPs are from my security cameras inside the house, and they're all over. But I tell people, if you hear something or feel something and you want me to check a camera, even if you think it's silly, just tell me a time frame and a room and I will check it. We've got, like, I had a friend she heard some tapping on the, like a door hardware, like the sliding door, the pocket door between Goldie's room and the dining room. And she heard 3 taps. So she tried to mimic the taps, and she said, yep, that's it. And I got on the camera just to see what the taps were, because I didn't hear them. And something right after she said, yep, that's it, it said, that's not it.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
And then it continued and said, not it, idiot.
Oh!
So it's things like that, that's what I mean by interactive. I put my recorder on the dining room mantle fireplace, and I was going to bed, and a voice said, they're going to bed. And another voice said, I know. I'm like, no.
No, you
I
don't.
don't need to know that.
No.
Nope. So the other day, actually, less than a week ago, I was giving a tour to a guy and his girlfriend. They had booked an overnight. So I was giving him a tour. I put my recorders in. I put one recorder in the library bathroom, and I put the other recorder in the end of the hallway bathroom. And I tell people I kind of think that's where the suicide was. In just my opinion, I don't have any documentation which room it was in. But those 2 bathrooms used to be one room. And so that's why I put the recorders in there, because I don't have cameras. You're welcome.
You're welcome,
maybe
America.
You're welcome.
Hey,
if this haunted shit doesn't take off, that's my next business. I'm just kidding. So yeah, no, it's not.
No, I mean, that's a bad, horrible idea.
So illegal, I think.
Oh.
Anyway. So I had my recorders
in this country.
And so before I left, I played the recorders, and I'm listening to full on conversation between like 3 people. You hear a gruff kind of man, you hear a female, and you hear a kid, and you can make out a few like full sentences. You hear get the door, you hear the footsteps, you hear don't go, don't leave, come back here. Then you hear I said get back here. It was crazy. So I was my recorder was about to die, so I changed the batteries. I just made the comment, I've never heard this before. Full on conversations with 3 different people. And when I changed the batteries, all of my recordings erased. Every one of them 24. And
Oh no.
I know, and I was like, okay, they've heard me say this. It's never happened before. I'm assuming that that's what happened. Everything's paranormal, obviously. So
Everything.
it's nothing. Wasn't user error at all. So
no,
I know what I'm doing.
You're a tech. You're a tech.
I'm
guru.
a professional something or other. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, 5G tech. Yep.
5G.
Yes. Kitty litter. I'm just gonna spit out kitty litter every once in a while. Kitty litter.
Kitty. That was
that
was funny.
I got on the security camera or the Nest camera in the library just to see if it picked up any of these voices, and it did. However, it sounds. If I hadn't already heard the sentences on the recorder, I would have assumed it was just people out in the backyard talking because it was so clear. You hear loud footsteps. And then you hear like the door handle or something getting close to the door, but then you hear a man say, "Get the door and don't leave." But it sounds like they're just, it's faint. It sounds like it's people. Yeah. But I would have just thought it's people next door talking loud. There's a daycare across the street. I would have assumed it was that, but it wasn't. Obviously, it was paranormal. I mean, everything. I'm paranormal.
I bet it could have been well, I mean,
I'm just dead on the inside. Just dead on the inside.
I have no feelings.
Done. None.
This black heart of mine. Now I'm hung up. I was going to ask a really good question, but now I'm hung up because I forgot. Well, I forgot that there was a daycare right across the street. I mean, if they knew, if they only knew, what? Or do they?
Yes, they do. They do. And the lady who runs the daycare, she doesn't like my skeletons. But there are no skeletons really anymore. The bony pony broke in half, so he's in the garage. What? I know. I'm so upset. I'm hoping somebody can fix him. I think I found someone who can fix him. I'm hoping because I can't find another one, and I can't afford a $20,000 sculpture for the front yard. So Home Depot doesn't sell the horse I need. If anyone has a skeleton pony,
hook a sister up.
Yeah, exactly, because it looks silly with just like the carriage and no horse pulling it. So I do have 2 skeletons in it, but she does not like my skeletons. The lady across the street said that they are distasteful. So, which was bizarre, but they're not out all year. Well, the horse was, but she called around Halloween. It's weird. Anyway, so this Halloween, I'm gonna go above and beyond. Now the kids, you could somebody actually listened to the kids during like recess or playtime. And they were on one of these play tower or whatever things. And you could hear them say that they were in a haunted house. It was kind of cute.
Oh, well, I mean, as long as they can have fun.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah.
So if those skeletons were distasteful, she doesn't know you very well.
Because I'm worse?
No, I'm just saying there's, that line in Tombstone, I have not yet begun to defile myself.
I've not seen that.
Oh, well, I can just imagine just what you might want to be doing for this Halloween. Yeah. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to be there in October.
I know. I didn't know that. You were hoping. So you are?
Yep. Yeah. It's going to be me, Anna, and I think my daughter will be coming too.
Yay. Oh my gosh, awesome. Are you guys going to stay at the villa that night?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yes you are. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So we will be staying at the villa. I mean, my daughter will love it. She's just kind of picking up speed in this whole paranormal world, and she's 20, about to be 21, doing the college thing, but she still tries to make daddy-daughter ghost hunt time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
Something that with me, yes. And lots of places you have to be either 18 or 21, and they never budge on their ages. And I get that. So when he was 17 and we wanted to go to Ohio State Reformatory, we had to wait. Yep. And so when people do call me up and they say, because my age requirement is 18 and over with one person over 21. I mean, because there's a lot of breakables and stuff. But I do
Right.
make exceptions if they, and I probably sound like an ass by saying this, but I tell them you can bring your child, not like a 2-year-old, but
Well, yeah.
if they're interested in the paranormal, but they can't bring friends because like my kids are just amazing angels. But when you get them around friends, they're assholes.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's, and I actually word it like that too. And I'm like, some people just sit there and I'm like, oh, I wasn't calling your kid an asshole. Just fine. But yeah, kids are different around friends. So I do make exceptions because not a lot of people do.
Okay. So Anna is asking our daughter, are you going to sleep in our room with us? She'll be 21. Yeah, she will be 21 then.
You guys can bring, come on, it's you guys. I make.
But I'd like to get more teams from South Carolina out that way. And so we've been kind of talking about it, trying to get, there's Dark 30 Paranormal. There's some great people. And
Nice.
yeah, so I'm trying to push some business your way.
Thank
Speaking of business your way, what do you got going on? Are you booked all the way till October?
No, I'm not booked at all. No, I am. Which is amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No. I am like the second or third week of January. I'd already booked every Saturday through 2024 until 2024. And I know a lot of locations do that, and that's amazing, awesome. I never thought I would be like them, and because I'm still, in my head, I'm still the new person. People haven't heard of me or the villa, not me, but the villa. And when someone says, "Oh my God, I've heard of that," I just think, "Oh, you're saying that because you're in my face," just being sweet. But so now I am booked every Friday and Saturday through 2023. I'm already booking in 2024. I have, bless you.
That was paranormal.
Obviously was. Do you always do this too?
Yeah, I think sometimes I have sneeze Tourette's, so it's even worse. Yeah. So anyway, I apologize.
I do have some Sundays through Thursdays available. Like this month, I only had, I think, 2 open days the entire month, which is crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's a good problem to have. And I never thought that I would get to that point, which is, I'm still like just baffled that it's booking. I mean, the first 2 years, I'm like, I'm done. I can't, I got to sell it. I can't do this.
Well,
it was hard. Yeah, it's hard. But now it's still hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not the easiest for one person, but I have the best people that book and they rebook and they come back over and over and over again. And so that, I don't know what my point is, but my point is I have a lot of, my bookings are great for parent or just teams booking. For events, I do have some events with Supernatural Inc. Yeah. Have you heard of them? I mean, I think they're the
No. Well, I heard that KD or whatever that clown's name is. Like I mean, his equipment's worthless.
He's starting to get known because I'm like spreading his name around just so people will know who he is.
I just thought he was just 2 random letters. I did. Who knew?
Who knew? And then Katie, who I freaking adore, love her. They came over, oh my gosh, 2 weeks ago, and we were up all night long. I mean, all night long. And normally, I don't think I've ever stayed up all freaking night with them, but I think we left at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was so much fun and exhausting, and I want them to come back every day. I love them. Right. Katie gets a lot of stuff. I mean, maybe it's because she just talks to them like they're there. I mean, and they are, but that sounds like I don't talk to them like they're there. I don't. I will talk and I will ask them questions. I'm like, I will say, hi, how are you guys doing? But I don't want an answer yet. I mean, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it on my recorder. So I walk away. Right. She just sits there and talks about history and blah, 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 blah. And she gets the best responses. Like something pinched her butt in the basement. I mean, full on pinched her butt. And she's like, do not pinch. Miss Katie's butt.
Yeah, I was gonna say Miss Katie.
Yes, Miss Katie's butt.
Mm-mm,
And something, yeah, she totally did that. Do not pinch Miss Katie's butt. And then something said, I have it on my record. I think I put it on Instagram. That was crazy.
Yes.
They
awesome.
also called her violent. They're like, she's violent.
Well, in some circles, that maybe can.
Well, she walked in. I wasn't there, so I unlocked the door for her. And
Yeah.
she came in by herself, and she didn't know I had my recorders going. But she said, I'm packing. If anyone's in here, don't think you're going to come scare Miss Katie. And then it said, she's violent.
Yeah. I love
so
it.
Amazing. I love it. Yeah.
So there is a book being written about the villa. Is this correct?
Yes, this is
Can we
correct.
talk about? Can you talk a little bit about it? I know it's you can't probably say much, but
Is it the one from Tori?
I'm thinking that's the one.
Did it say We Are Mcinteer Villa?
That I don't know.
Okay. So yes, there. She is. Oh my gosh, I love Tori. Love her so much. Excuse me, as I'm choking. That. Oh. Boy, I just made the grossest face. Why am I still doing it?
Oh my God, you can't stop. It's paranormal.
I can't.
It's a demon.
Something's taking over me. Oh my God. So yes, she is doing something that I have wanted to do since day one. And when she said she was going to do it, I swear, like a month goes by and she's like, okay, done. And here I am 5.5 years later. Nothing. So what people ask when they come to the villa, like say around September, October, November, when there are self-guided tours and I don't walk the groups through and tell them, normally I walk in, a team through or whatever, and I show them videos and I show them photos and I play EVPs. But when it's, Halloween season, I can't do that. Too many people. Right. So, but people ask like, well, who are the 9 documented deaths that you have? What happens in this room? Who's all lived here? What little details about the house. So right. I wanted to take the articles that I found in the newspapers or the old newspapers and put them in frames and put them around the house or put them in the flyer so people can read it. She's doing it. She's done it. She's done. She's amazing. Amazing. She found articles in the old newspapers that I thought I was a pretty good sleuth, that I could dig into things or maybe that's just when it comes to relationships. I don't know. Super sleuth. I have to go super sleuth. I'm like, I'm gonna have a cape and everything. But she is amazing. Today I saw an article that she had clipped on newspaperarchives.com and I'd never seen it. And I thought I'd seen all of them. So that's what she is. She just finished it. Yes.
That's awesome.
That was a long answer for writing a book.
Well, it's a 2-hour show, so I'm okay with that.
You're welcome. I'm spreading it out. I could just start talking nonsense too, if you want.
We could talk about kitty litter.
Yes. Oh, you know what we could talk about?
What?
The shower. I was gonna say the shower.
We can.
Yes.
Sometimes like I'm so sexy when I go in and into the bathroom and take my clothes off, even the shower gets turned on.
Oh my God, you did not.
Dad joke. It's Father's Day. Dad joke.
This is true.
Yeah.
So yes. I have the best dad jokes, but I don't know any. They just have to like
that. Yeah.
They're just like, they just come to me because I'm like that ridiculous.
So you said we were going to talk about a shout or a shot or
no, a shower. Shot?
And a shower.
Did I say shot?
No.
I could. Oh.
I don't know that we've. Okay, shower.
Shower. Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I own the villa.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shaman Sundays. I'm your host, Brandon. What is happening?
Oh my God, it's so funny. So the end of the hallway bathroom. So the 2 bathrooms, actually, all 3 bathrooms are very active, and I can't prove it because no cameras in the bathrooms again. So I especially think the 2 bathrooms upstairs on the 2nd floor are even more active than the bathroom on the main floor. So that used to be one room, and I kind of think that's where the suicide was. So I kind of joke with people. I'm like, so if you do shower, I'm like, you don't shower alone. And somebody did say, we shouldn't shower alone. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want, I don't want to know. But you probably won't be in there alone. And so this has never happened. So anyway, I'm in the shower getting ready while I'm showering. And I figured, well, I'm in here. Maybe I'll clean the tub because there was a group checking in later. So, and I hate cleaning the tub. It makes me sick. So I'm in there and I'm scrubbing it down and rinse out the sides, the bottom, all of that. Then I'm rinsing my conditioner out. This is a stupid long story, but I'm dragging it out.
That's okay.
Rinsing the conditioner out of my hair, my long hair. Right. And yes. And so something like, you can feel something like touch me or hit me. And then I heard it at the bottom of the tub. And I look down and there is, actually I have it. I don't know if it kind of broke in half, but this is a quarter of it. So, it was just so it was a round piece of soap that it kind of looked like plastic. And actually it was half of a round piece of soap. So, more than that. Wow, that was amazing. Can't believe I just said that. More than that.
I'm keeping up.
Thank you, because I am not. So I thought it was plastic. I'm looking around and I don't see anything where it could have fallen from. So because I'm honest, I tasted it. And I'm like, yep, that's soap. And then I was like, well, soap is self-cleaning, right? Soap can't get dirty. I just put that on my tongue. That's what I'm thinking. 5-second rule, 5-year rule. I don't know. Don't know where it came from, but it got thrown, I guess, tossed at me. And when I say this story, it sounds like I'm making it up, but I'm not. And I think I've told you the house does not like Ludacris, the rapper.
Yeah.
At least I say that because maybe they don't like me rapping Ludacris. I don't know. But I'm not joking when I say I'm in the shower and it's actually got Move Bitch playing. I was rapping it in opera because I'm in a villa, so why not do it classy?
I mean, why not?
Maybe they were saying they're clean your mouth out with soap. I don't know why I did this. But that didn't pop in my head until today, and this happened like, I don't know, a month ago. I was just joking like, oh, drop the soap. But now I'm thinking maybe they're, because that's where my brain goes.
Right.
I'm like, maybe they're like, clean your mouth out with soap. My dad used to do that to me.
My daycare did it to me.
Oh, you were that little?
I'm still that little. Have you seen me?
And I don't even cuss, so I don't know what the soap thing was for. But anyway, it was weird. It was weird. And then 2 weeks ago, I was at the villa. Actually, Katie was there and KD. They were upstairs. I'm the only one in the basement. I'm just playing like a game on my phone. And because I just wanted to just sit and whatever. Anyway, I'm just sitting there. It's quiet. Nothing's happening in the basement. And something hits or gets tossed at the back of my chair. I can feel it. I can hear it. I got on the camera. It's loud, but I didn't see anything. So I don't know what that one was supposed to mean, but probably get out of their space.
I bet what they were saying was, move, bitch, get out the way.
Why didn't I think of that? Start over.
Yeah. Hi, Shaman Sunday.
Got tossed at me, and I thought maybe they're saying, "Move, bitch, get out."
Right. You see,
exactly. Isn't that crazy?
I love that.
Yes. So new things like that seem to happen. That's why I don't think this ever can get old. I don't know. At least I hit the back of my chair and not me with something. But new things. The back door has unlocked. That's happened. That's happened not too many times, but enough to where people will call me up and say, "Can you please check the cameras to make sure nobody came in because the back door is open or unlocked?" Their car door got unlocked, and everyone was outside. Headlights came on, and you can hear the door unlock. That has only happened once that I know of. The front doors open up. That is so how does that get old? I mean, how does that get, how do people get used to that? I don't know. Or the whispers in your ear, like you're going crazy, which 100% yes, but.
Right. But
yeah.
Well, and then you had that door in the attic, right?
Okay. Now that's an older video that happened, kind of when I first bought the house. I want to say within the first year. And you've been there. It is hot. When it's hot, it's miserably okay. Not to say that so to deter people from booking, but just like other places, the attic is hot. And I don't have AC up there. There's no draft. I mean, anyway, yeah. So for that thing to swing open like that, you could hear voices. You could hear it. I just knew somebody broke in. I just knew. So I'm at home in Lawrence, and I just happened to get on the camera because, like I said, I don't normally watch the cameras, but I happened to get on, and it's how fast it swings open, and then it stops for a second, and then it starts moving back and forth when the noises happen again.
Yep.
I just knew someone was in the house, but I unlocked the door so the police could come in, and 5 of them are there, and they're walking down the 2nd floor hallway, and you hear one of them say, "You know this place is haunted," and they didn't even check the whole house, but where my cameras are, I'm like, how did somebody sneak in and me not see them?
Right.
I mean, they have to be pretty, but they told us that they think it was a gust of wind. Okay, we'll go with that, but
no, there's no possible way. That is
no.
For lack of a better term, stagnant air in the up there in the attic.
Yes.
It's not moving.
Right. It is not. Mm-mm. And I knew, and actually where all the noises were coming from, how the door opens up, you can't see the left side. And that is where I think most of the activity is. People have told me there's a shadow person that stands behind the dressers over there. When I'm giving a tour and a little boy looks over and he goes, "Why is there a man standing there?" And I'm like, "Tour yourselves now."
Yeah, and enjoy.
I mean, why would,
right.
Yeah. Tell me what you find out. I'm going to go on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we are coming up to a quick break because I need sodas and you probably need to put more something in the pink. Everything with you is pink, and I like that.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Well, I think what happened is you hit the deer so hard that your pink's the only color you can see now.
Yeah. Yes. Pink sparkly is the only thing I see.
Right.
And it distracts me. I'm like, I don't even care what something is. If it's pink, I want it.
Yes.
That sounds bad. Never mind.
I mean,
go to break now.
We are gonna take a little 5-minute break. Are you gonna hang around for the second half of the show, or
me?
Do you want to? Yeah.
Oh, yes. I almost see. Look, I filtered. I'm a grown up. Yes. Are you talking to me?
I love you so much.
I'm like,
yeah. Sometimes I'll do that. I'm
like, can you hear me?
I'm going to speak into the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, please hang out while we take a quick little 5-minute break. We will come back and we will dive more into the lunacy that is the rabbit hole that is Stephanie Oreilly. That should be the next book.
That should be. It's already been an hour?
I know.
Like 20 minutes.
I know. Like last time I looked up, we were like 15-minute mark. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to break.
We haven't even talked about the hole yet.
No. And we're going to get there.
Yay.
And then we're going to delve more into the latest, the newest up and coming haunted location, which you're popping up everywhere. We're gonna talk about that.
Yay! I'm popping up everywhere.
Well, I mean, this show, if it was a little bit later, we could really have some fun.
Get around.
That's what she said.
Yep.
So, all right, we will be back shortly. So I'll go ahead and pull you down. And we're gonna play some selection of stupid music. You know, Sexy Rexy, the Dragon Slayer, is in the background. He's he's producer extraordinaire. You know what I think we should do? You know, I've been sitting here talking about Redefined and their music. I should probably reach out and see if maybe we could get permission to use some of their music for our breaks. I think I think I'm going to have to do that. I think that would be a really good idea. But until I get really good music, I'm going to leave you with this crappy music that came with the application. So let's see. What have we done? We have fed the ducks. We have gone into space. We have driven at night, and we have rocked. Let's do acoustic cinematic. What's this? We'll be right back, folks. How horrible was that music? I mean, were you like, were you trapped in the elevator to hell and you just couldn't get out? Uh, those of you that stuck with us through the break, thank you very much. Check in the old chit chats here. Okay, so Kimberly, you went to sleep, I see, with the music. Understand? You know, it's about peacefulness. It's about no, that was horrible music. I promise I'm going to reach out to Redefined and see if we can play some of their music during the breaks. Let me look it up real quick. Tell you guys where you can find Redefined. Redefined, again, for those of you just tuning in, is a awesome local band here in the upstate of South Carolina. They've toured with such metal like greats as Head PE and Texas Hippie Coalition and other fine bands. I know that you can find them on Facebook, but look them up on YouTube. Check out their music videos. Redefined SC or Redefined South Carolina. And check them out. Buy some of their merch. They got cool shirts. So we are returning for the second half of the show with Stephanie Oreilly. I just love her to death. She is by far my favorite location owner. Like just a wonderful woman, great heart. And we're going to get into all that towards the end of the show. But without further ado, let's bring back Stephanie.
Oh,
Hello.
shit. Hi.
Oh no.
Oh.
Should we take you back down and then bring you back?
Reading glasses. I mean, if I were to wear reading glasses, that might have been them, but I don't.
No.
For old
no,
people.
You don't need a pair of glasses to see that.
You know what the worst part is? When you're wearing those on your face, and you forget that you don't wear glasses. And reading glasses. I was walking in Walmart last night with my reading glasses on my face.
Oh, well, in case you needed to read.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. You never know when you want to read the labels of fruit or something.
Right, because each fruit is individually labeled now.
Oh my gosh.
I need to find my soda real fast. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because I came in such a hurry. I was like,
I was hoping you'd hurry because that music was beautiful.
Oh my God. I promise that's not going to happen again, guys.
I was sitting there thinking, why did he not just ask me to rap?
Oh, that would have been amazing.
You would have lost a lot of viewers, I'm sure.
I lost a lot playing that music, apparently. It went way down. They're like, nope, I don't care how cool he is.
That was... You erase that.
What we're going to do is I'm going to take this into some editing software, and we're just going to get rid of that. I'll put some like Marvin Gaye or something.
Ooh.
Some Teddy Pendergrass.
Okay, I heard something completely else. Okay. You know what?
Look, we're gonna have so much fun in October because we don't have to censor ourselves at your house.
No, I mean I censor myself, but nobody else has to. I mean, and I'm fine with that.
I've never been hit in the back of the head with a blow up phallus.
Right?
No,
I mean,
that does not happen.
No, and I'm gonna have to go above and beyond next time. I'm gonna have to one up that.
You were going
Remember
to.
the first time I met you, what an idiot I sounded like? I swear.
I thought it was like I was just vibing off your energy. I'm like, I like this chick. She's awesome.
And the thing is, I tell people like, this isn't because I'm having like a flustered day. This is me every day. It's just me. Yeah.
I do remember how you like to keep repeating. Oh, just shaman shit. Shaman shit.
Yes. Look, we're doing shaman shit. Shaman shit. I'm now shaman shit. I'm shaman shit.
Don't squeeze the shaman.
I'm like, why are you telling me you're that? I don't care about your religion stuff. It's fine. I love everybody. It's like,
right. You do you, boo.
You stop talking shaman shit, Stephanie.
Shaman shit. You stop it with the shaman. It was a blast.
Oh my God, I had so much fun. So much fun.
Well, and like I was saying, how great of a location owner and a friend you are. Like I've never had a location owner sit up with us and enjoy investigating. Usually, they're like, here.
I'm acting like I'm like, really, but I think about it. You're right. I've never been to a place and, So basically, that's interesting. I'm gonna start saying that instead of when people ask me how the house is. I'm like, oh, it's great, crazy active. The owner, shit, crazy. But now,
that's generally what I say.
Well, this is true. Yeah, that's true. Or I'll say, like when Cindy Casa was there, I told her that I'm like, house is active. I'm like, but the owner's a bitch. And she goes, is she really? And I'm like, no.
I was there. I heard you say that. And I'm like, but she's the owner.
And
it was.
She came up to me later and she's like, oh my God, I met the owner. She is a bitch. And I'm like, yes, exactly.
That was so much fun, though.
That was like I had a blast. Yes, but I love, I especially the people that can just, I don't want to say keep up with me, but that's not what I meant. I mean that when I don't finish sentences and that kind of keeping up, like you can, I love people just who just get me, who just understand.
Yep, and it works. It works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I think I've found my second favorite location owner, and this has been like I've done plenty of freaking locations, not just with Katie and them, but so you're the number one, and then I just met John, who's the owner of Trans Allegheny, and I spent 3 hours with the dude.
That's right, you did go there. Now that has been, and I don't even have a bucket list, but I have wanted to go there since before, I don't know, like 10 years ago. And I'm like, I'm taking a road trip to West Virginia. And I didn't know anyone in the paranormal. I just wanted to go. And I don't like doing things by myself because I'm awkward. So I didn't know anybody who would go with me. I don't know who John is, but maybe who's John? God. He owns the mill. I know he owns you said he owns the Trans Allegheny, but I mean, did he really investigate and did he make stupid ass jokes and forget what?
I mean, he didn't do all that.
So not even a close second. He's like a second, but
well, he did. We got one cool thing that he did do, and like I got some behind the scenes stuff. We were sitting there talking business at first about maybe doing an event at Trans Allegheny. And then I asked him, I was like, how far does this property go back? Does it go all the way up the mountain? He goes, well, what are you doing right now? I said, I'm sitting here talking to you. And he goes, well, come on, if you don't mind holding my dog. And we get in his pickup truck and he drives me all through the back, like 40.
Oh my gosh.
And he took me to the 3 unmarked mass graves from the from all the souls that had passed through with the lobotomies and all that. He stopped at each of the unmarked graves and showed me that, took me to the top of the mountain. And funny thing is, you can look, once you get on top of the property, you can look over and see the brand new lunatic asylum.
Oh my gosh.
So when he got it, the state took 300 and something acres of it and put the brand new lunatic asylum on the same land as the old one. So
I can investigate and then go check myself in somewhere. It's like a
right, and that's generally how it works for me too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bringing my own straitjacket, and yeah, so I'll come prepared.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah.
Don't act like I don't have one. I mean, I have everything else.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know,
I possibly have one underneath my lab coat. I don't even know.
Lab coat.
Where did that come from?
Well, that's. I mean, this is what happens when we delve into the world of quirky McKitty litter.
Yes, I thought you said McTitty litter. I swear to God, I thought.
I mean, you really don't know with me, especially if we were at the villa, it'd be over.
Oh my gosh, the best.
My poor daughter does not know what she's getting into.
My own kids didn't know what they were getting into. My son actually said he was at the villa hanging out with me, and they're not there very often, but he's 30, so and he's very I don't even know if he gets my humor, honestly. I tell people, I'm like, I'm street smart. I'll save your ass in the streets. No, I won't. But he's very book smart, and he loves history and all this stuff. So he was like, I want to watch you do your tour. So if there's ever a time you can't do it, I can do it for you. Oh my God. So the owner of Whispers Estate in Indiana, he was coming the next night, but this girl, Kim, was coming with him the day before. She showed up early, and she gets out of the car, and I'm like, "You're 3 minutes late. Get the fuck out." Oh, sorry. And
no, you're good. Okay. I own the network.
So she threw back some cuss words, and I'm like, "Yes, we have a cusser." And then she said all of them in like 3 seconds. My son looked at me, and he goes, "What's happening?" And then she said, Richard will be here tomorrow. And I go, "Does he go by Dick?" And she goes, "I like it." And she just goes, and then my son goes, "Is this really how your tours go?" And I go, 100%. He's not given one tour.
Oh, well, you know. But see, I like the cussing. And that's where, like, I think I made headway with the owner of Trans-Allegheny. We're sitting there, and I was like, you know what? What the fuck? And then I saw the shoulders relax, and it was on.
Yes. And oh, my God. People who don't cuss make me uncomfortable.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
No.
No, I don't. No. I mean, they say they cuss. They're like, "Oh, you're fine," because I will apologize that I cuss. And then I say, "But I'm just letting you know I won't filter." I mean, it's just, yeah.
Right.
It's not going to happen. So, I mean, yes, I can hold it back if there are children or I'm doing, talking with somebody who can't have cussing on their thing. But when I'm done, I just,
right.
I just like to cuss. That it shows a sign of intelligence is where I want to say it's what I read, but by reading, I mean, I probably saw a headline and went with it.
It was probably a meme. You probably saw a meme.
Or I just made that shit up and I was like,
Actually, no, you didn't. It was a Harvard study.
Right?
So it was a legitimate study. It's got to be true. I read it on the internet.
Exactly. Yeah.
But take it for what it's worth. Speaking of being around people that can't have you cussing on their things, there's been a couple of shows that have been filmed at Mcinteer Villa. Let's go through some of those.
Okay. Are you telling me which one?
I got a little ahead of myself there.
Do that again.
Welcome to live podcasting. This is why I did. And for those of you that are new to the podcast, I don't script my podcast. I don't write out questions. We just roll with it.
Oh my God.
And then this is what happened. So what was the very first show that was filmed at Mcinteer?
Honestly, I don't know if a lot of shows have been there. It's not been on TV other than Paranormal Caught on Camera. It was on that. Death Walker. And YouTubers.
Right.
But honestly, it's funny because when people come there and like Shane Pittman was there right after 28 Days Haunted. It's funny because he was sitting at the end of my table in the dining room and he asked if I'd seen his show Holzer Files. And I'm like, I've not. And he goes, "Get out." of your own house.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah,
And
right.
I don't watch a lot of TV unless it's, true murder shows.
Right.
I mean, duh. So I just didn't. I didn't even know what the concept was. But he said, "Why have you not been on TV?" Or this would be a great place for the second season. I'm like, well, don't just sit there. Let's make some phone calls. But it hasn't. But with that being said, people have called me, but I'm so booked. Like there was one lady in California, California. She called me up for kind of, I think the same premise, but a little different. I took it as like a real world kind of experience, maybe like MTV stuff. Now I could just be making all of that up. That's just what I took from it. But I haven't heard anything back because she said, "Well, you're booked," and
your response was, "You're right."
I'm like, "Do you not know who I am?" I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
Do you not know? Do you see the pink? The pink.
I'm like, this is what I tell people. I'm like, it may be a bad oh God, now I can't think of my words. Kitty litter.
Right.
I almost said imitation. I can't even think of the word. Like when I met the Ghost Brothers, I did not think they would have remembered me like a year later. So I'm like, I don't know if you remember. Like we remember. I'm like, I made an impression. That's the word I was trying to think of. Impression.
Right.
Like even if it was a bad impression, I made an impression. So where I was going with that, I don't know. So go to the next question. I have no idea. So TV shows, Death Walker, because pretty soon I'm going to talk about Pink or something.
Just have a sip of your
iced coffee.
Iced coffee, because that's what you need is caffeine.
This is true.
I'm just, but hey, whatever.
Could you imagine? Like, I don't drink at all. It's been like 18 years, I guess. Yeah, the most people need to see is caffeine. No liquor in this.
Right. Yeah. That's I'm actually coming up on my second year of sobriety. So
yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. July 5th will be 2 years.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, mine's like 18 or something. Yeah. Yeah. I always thought I was so much fun as, a shit.
Me too.
But apparently I wasn't.
I was not.
The stories when they pop in your head and you're just like, I cringe. I'm like, oh God, you did that. You stole your own chicken nuggets at the bar. Things like that. We don't need to do. Yeah, that's a whole different show. Yeah. So, yeah.
And then there's train stealing.
Oh, yes, that was what you mentioned at the beginning. I don't know who steals a train.
Yeah.
But that'd be fun to know a person who did that.
You do know a person that did that.
Who?
I won't tell you. Christy Ayers.
Stole a train?
Yeah, she told me the story. Stole a train. Probably not like like big old, but like, the train where you drive the kids around downtown in the little car.
That's called a minivan.
Right. So a minivan with a caboose. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was
and look, I didn't say a word. I kept it clean. I don't even know why caboose makes you think of some whatever. Carry on. Next show I was on.
And go. Let's talk more about me. I like that because that's why you're my guest on the show.
Do you know this is the second live podcast I have done after? This is the only live one after I fell in the hole during that Paranormal Brew live podcast, and I actually brought that up today to the group when I was checking them in.
Yeah, so let's talk about that because that's amazing. Oh
yes, is it amazing though?
I mean, after I found out you weren't hurt, that was then I'm on the floor, and I'm like, God. This is amazing because I see a laptop, right?
Yeah, right.
And it's dark.
Yeah.
And then next, and I see you, and the next thing I know, there goes the laptop.
Yes, and I didn't even trip and fall in it. You see me? You don't see me.
Yes.
And I went all the way up to my armpit in this hole. Only one leg went up. Okay, so one leg went in, and she had just actually asked, do your cameras have night vision? And I said, yes, they do. You see me? You don't. One leg was out. One leg was all the way in and up to my armpit. And she goes, did you just fall? My response was, I think so. Yes, I did. I laughed my butt off.
Right. Well,
And then I
upon
was like,
further
I'm
review, it appears I'm bendy. Frickin' Gumby. I'm Gumby, damn it.
bendy. Yeah, until the middle of the night when I'm like, did I just get hit by a bus or something? I was so sore. Oh my God. But I'm bendy.
Well, you do know that's going to be a thing in October now. I might even make a shirt that says I'm bendy.
I'm bendy and quirky and.
Oh, and then I'll put like a litter box on it.
You know, like those back in the day, like the T-shirts, and you could put the little check mark which one you were that day. Like
Yeah.
you could be bendy, quirky, batshit crazy.
Yes, I need to do that.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
You know what? I might just have to make 2 shirts.
That'd be awesome. I'm just gonna make one that says kitty litter.
Do it. And then,
oh
okay,
yeah.
October's going to be so much fun.
Yes, I'm excited.
So speaking of October, geez, time is flying. We're already
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I just glanced up at the counter and I'm like, my Lord, I'm having so much fun. Guys, if you guys are still hanging in with us and having a good time, leave us a little comment. Or if you have questions for batshit crazy, I mean, Steph, leave them in the comments. Hit the old like button. But so what events do you have coming up? I know you have one with Supernatural Link in September,
and another one in October.
Yep.
I have there's a wine tasting event, but that's not until next April. But let's see. I have, oh gosh, I'm going to feel horrible when I don't say who the events. I don't know. I am not having any other events other than that because I don't really put on events.
Right.
Not because I don't want to, or not that I'm not the most professional ghost hunter out there, because duh.
Right.
I have let's see, I'll just say I'm 51 and I have an issue with like, what if people don't like me? So I think, what if people don't buy the tickets? So I just don't put myself out there to sell tickets because I think nobody's gonna come. I don't know. So when there are events, it's pretty much other people doing events. But the Supernatural Inc., yes, I did ask them to, which I'm surprised because I love them so much. I've known them since the beginning. They were probably there the very first month that I was open. And so that was 5.5 years ago. And I've never done an event with them. So probably because I just love hanging out with them so much that I just never even thought about it. I just like, those are my buds.
And we are kind of slowly transitioning to getting into the event business. So.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I can say it because I'm part of Supernatural Inc. But yeah, just wait. I know
a location. You should contact the owner.
Is it Mcinteer Villa? Because that
could be.
She's crazy. She's
freaking nuts. It's funny because we were like, do you need, like when I go out to my car when I'm leaving and I carry everything with like at once. And every time, to me, it's hilarious. But to everyone else, they're probably like, what? They're like, do you need some help? And I go, therapy.
I mean, don't we all?
They just look at me. I'm like, or like, is there, I don't even know what they ask me. What's wrong or something? I'm like, there's a list. Like, what is wrong with you? That gets asked to me a lot. What's wrong with you? I'm like, a lot of stuff.
Well, you know, it happens.
It's paranormal. It's paranormal.
It's a demon.
Hell yeah. Oh, I went. Hell yeah.
Right. Because that's my reaction generally when I don't know. I'm trying to dig you out of it and I got nothing.
I'm like, I don't want to screenshot that ever.
I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah,
but you know what? It is recorded on my on my YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have to
Lord.
Okay, so at exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes, so I can find that little and then
oh dang it.
You'll
forget. I'm gonna I'll just
I probably will forget. But my viewers won't. My viewers won't. Because I have a great tribe.
I seriously, during my tours, I actually tell them also that I probably won't finish one sentence because something will pop in my head and I'll start talking about that. And then I'm like, just leave me your phone number. I'll text you at 2 a.m. when it pops back in my head.
Right.
So,
yeah. And you probably do text them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, why not? You told them you would. It's good business practice.
Exactly. You know what? Yes. That's the kind of business owner I am. I want to engage with my customers.
Right.
Yes.
Not get engaged to the customers.
No.
Look at that was the quickest censor I have ever seen you do. Like I saw it happen.
Yeah, and not even a joke, just no.
No, just
no.
What? Why would you say something like that, Brandon?
No. See, okay, like earlier I said to somebody like the I love hot dads. I go, but without the ones with I'm looking for one of those, but without children. Oh, they still a dad?
I don't, if they have dogs.
Or at this point in my life, this would be the third time. Yeah, it's about me this time. It's not about love at that. So no.
No.
I'll just do that and they'll say no for me. Here we go, close.
I think put your reading glasses on when you go to Walmart and do that face.
On. Do you want to see the most ridiculous thing? This has nothing to do with paranormal. I got these on Amazon because I thought they were cute.
Boy, were you right.
Harry Carey. What is up with this?
Oh my God. Hey, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself?
Yes, Oh, sorry.
Right.
Oh, that was a quick answer too, but yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Guys, I hope you're hanging on. We're going to change the name of the show to Trainwreck. Because I love it. Y'all just get on board and just hold on for dear life.
This is the best. This seriously, because last time when we talked, it was just as amazing, and then I started to tear up at the very end. But you know how nice it is to. I know people think I joke all the time and laugh, and maybe I do, but I would rather laugh than. I'm a big crier, so that's yeah. So it's either laughing or crying, and I think people would rather see.
Right.
This, I'm hoping, because the crying.
I enjoy laughing, but also the show's not over yet.
This is true.
Yeah.
I have on waterproof mascara. I'm ready to go. You bring it.
Yes. Well,
what is that?
That's a gnome.
Okay. This is too funny that you said, or you just showed that. I was just at the historic morgue location in Ozark, Missouri, and there were gnomes everywhere, and all I said was they all look like, God, can I even say it on here?
Sure, why not?
I said, okay, one is holding a taco, and we went to a restaurant, and I'm like, your gnome up front looks like a glory hole, looking like holding a taco.
That's amazing. I get it. Yes.
And holding a taco? I'm like, come on, what kind of restaurant is this?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I think he looked it up. I don't think he knew what that term was.
Oh.
So not only am I here spreading stupid jokes and inappropriate humor, I will teach you things that you did not want to know. Glory hole. Oh my God. Look at that thing. Oh my God, it does now. That's all you're gonna see when you see those again.
Right. That's why I just threw it over in the corner. It was one last co-host appearance, and I've got to put it over there.
Oh my God. So back to the TV question.
Yeah.
I did, other than the one or Deathwalker and the YouTubers and Paranormal Caught on Camera, it's really not been on. It's not been on the big shows or anything, and I don't even know what big shows are out there because I don't watch TV now. I don't want it to be on the shows I watch because I watch murder shows and I don't want that. So.
Well, it would be like old murder shows.
Oh, old murder shows?
Because
I'm old?
No, because the spirits are old.
I know. Oh, I thought. Okay, I was thinking me. I probably
No.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No. Nope. So that's those are the ones I watch at the villa, and things seem to happen when I'm watching those shows because I'm by myself watching Nightmare Next Door or Evil Lives Here, and crazy shit happens. And then I post it, and I'm sitting there with like a a hair towel wrap on my head, or yeah, where I'm like really not. I'm gonna say not attractive because not anyway, but anyway, when I'm like in a weird, you know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a
Right.
hair towel wrap.
Well, you're
And I
in
have
your
to
own
post it.
house in a comfy.
Yes.
You're all comfy.
Yes, there. I mean, I posted it with the hair towel wrap. I'm like, pay no attention to this. I'm like, they're lucky I was wearing pants. But
I mean,
I
I'm not
probably
wearing
wouldn't
any
have posted
pants.
that. I mean, am I now? We don't need.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not. No mas pantalones is
Oh, my
this
God.
show. Yeah.
Oh my God. Speaking of Spanish, just kidding.
Yeah. Taco.
Um,
Holding a taco.
I can sing the entire song of La Cucaracha, word for word. I won't do it here, but next time maybe that can be your hold music.
I think we're gonna do that.
Pass. Oh, okay, I think we're gonna pass.
No. Oh, there's no passing here. Pass out, maybe. But
I'll do it. I will do it.
that would be amazing.
So, yeah.
So do you know which season of Deathwalker it is?
I want to say season 2, episode 9. Or it's either season 2, episode 9 or season 3, episode 9. I think it's 2. But it's titled hang on, Deathwalker. I'm thinking of the other one. Season 2, episode 9? I think it just says Mcinteer Villa. But every promo picture that they used.
Yep.
Somebody commented actually that I've never seen you not smiling. Because everyone is like this. Or I look like I'm melting. I have my hands are doing this. My face looks like it's melting off, and I actually said I look like a T-Rex with that's been a burn victim. And my son, yes, he actually said literally, and this is word for word, literally everyone else looks cool except you.
Oh. Well.
So T-Rex melting. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's yeah.
You know, whenever I'm having a bad day, I just imagine a T-Rex trying to make a bed. Yeah, see, there you go. You're welcome.
They do it with their tail. Did you not know that?
I do now.
They do it with their tail. Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, I'm
I
eating.
read it. Oh no, is it one of those fun cookies?
Those are downstairs.
Oh.
These are white chocolate macadamia nuts.
Oh.
So they've been sitting just off camera this whole show, and I've like made it to this point, and I'm like, I can't anymore. The allure of the cookie.
Did Anna make those?
Oh, she made the trip to the grocery store. Yes.
Oh man, yummy. I'm not really a sweets person, but I do love a good macadamia nut cookie.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's get back to hauntings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what else has been going on. What's been going on? It's okay. So lately I've been telling people, that, well, I always tell people that the second floor I think is the most uncomfortable for me. The breathiness, and where only
Yes.
I hear it. Or yeah.
No, I heard it at 3:00 that morning.
It's crazy. And like when you're in a group and stuff and only one person hears it, and they say if you hear something, say something. If you smell something, say something. I don't know. But it was like, get out. And so there was a group there, and they were in the dining room, and I was on the second floor, and it's like, get out. And I started laughing, and I go, did you guys just tell me to get out? I go, it's fine. I'll go cry in my car. No big deal. Because I probably would. And they go, no, we didn't say it. And my butt didn't believe them. I'm like, I know they said get out. But nope, they didn't. You hear very clearly in my ear, get out. I'm like, you didn't say please. So there's lots of get out, leave, die. I'm like, you didn't say please.
Oh.
So
I can't. Yep. What's the magic word?
Like I said, dead on the inside, but that's it. So
right.
I don't even know if they're talking to me. I don't know how it works. I don't think any of us know how the ghost business works until we're gone. But I'm not like, I try and put myself in a ghost place. Like when people with the grids all over. I was just talking about him.
Yes. Hello, Shane Pittman.
Hi. I adore
Thank you for popping in.
Do you know that so change the subject, when he was at the villa and Shane and Tara, that she is his, I think, booking manager, or she's there with them all the time. And I just met both of them for the first time that night, and she brings like this meat and cheese tray, and I'm like, we are now BFFs. But
Okay.
those two said something to me that just hit me a different way, and they were so sweet and kind. I had said that, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I get it. A lot of people, I don't watch any YouTube videos if I'm on it because people are not the nicest in the reviews and say she's annoying, she talks too fast, she should get her neck checked, look at her throat, all this stuff. So I'm like, I feel so bad because I do talk fast. I need to slow down. And they both said immediately, no, that's you. You don't change. You don't change for people. You are you. Talk how you just talk. And I was like, oh my God. And for some reason, it was because most people do say, oh, you talk fast. Yes, I do. I get very nervous, and I think we know I say the most bizarre, random stuff. But when I'm like doing my nails, it's anxiety, or I just get nervous, and then I feel like being judged. I don't, I just feel like everyone's just judging. So when they said, no, you don't need to slow down. If that's you talk, just talk, be you. And it was the nicest that people like you just let me be me. And
well, that's
yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. And Shane says it's true, be yourself. And I haven't had the honor of meeting Shane Pittman, but hopefully we will cross paths. Heard nothing but nice things about the man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you for popping in, Shane. You sound like you're doing well for yourself. The villa is booked. It's going booked. Good.
Yep. Villa wise, yes, it is. It's crazy busy. And I love it. It's weird that I don't know, maybe it's not weird, but I've never had something where I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
And I don't go around, talking about the villa and I'm doing a podcast. I'm going to talk about the villa, or people are there for a tour. I'm talking about the villa, or whatever else pops out of my mouth. We don't know.
Who knows?
It's always a surprise. But I don't contact any shows, and I don't email anybody. I don't maybe I should as a business owner. But so when people have heard of the villa, it's all been word of mouth, which is so nice. I mean, that to me is like a huge compliment. Did I just get serious all of a sudden? What happened?
Yeah, you did. Well, that's okay because you know what happened last time towards the end of the podcast.
There you go. Honestly, I know.
So, hello, Christopher Pittman, and he says hello to you too, Stephanie.
Oh, hello. Who was that? I didn't even see.
Here. I you know what? The cool thing about this is I can do this. Bam! There it is.
Oh, hello. Hi. I love the fact that you have like my last name is like the lowercase r because I'm petty, and my ex-husband was very adamant about that apostrophe and that r. I'm like, I won't use it.
No.
I'm not going to do it, even though it's my last name. Whatever. Petty much.
But that's okay. It's your choice. You do you. And see, that's why I like I don't have many repeat guests on my show, but I look forward to when I think it's been enough time in between shows to have you back on. Like, I get super excited, and like I'll frolic around the house going, Stephanie's gonna be on the show.
It's so funny. I love it and people don't get it, of course, but when I post something and you just put quirky, and then you're like going into the Corkalicious or the
right,
and people are like, what? I'm like,
don't worry about it.
You got to do shaman shit to understand this.
And don't squeeze the shaman, because if you do, you'll never understand it.
Exactly. Don't squeeze the shaman. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm just throwing it out there.
It's amazing. Yeah. So when we were talking about the kitty litter, I actually talked about that yesterday because somebody had asked if that hole in the basement's getting bigger, and I'm like, it's 8 inches. Yes.
Right.
It is. And speaking of TV people or YouTubers, like Sam and Colby were there. My dumbass did say, they're like, how deep is the hole? And I'm like, it's 8 inches. And it took them a few seconds and they died. I'm like, oh, thank God they got my humor, because not a lot of people find that funny. But
right.
then the next day they're like 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches. Thank God they didn't put that on their episode though, because I did that. I rapped Ludacris. I told them my dick was bigger than theirs. Why? I don't know.
I mean,
you get the classy stuff,
right? Because
That's what
I
it is.
had to pay extra. That's what happens.
That's for a few extra dollars, you're get. Okay, that didn't sound very good, but
1-900 O'Reilly.
oh my God, I talked about 900 numbers. I don't even think these kids nowadays know what 900 numbers
No
are.
way. Nope.
No. And I charge by the 5 seconds, not the minute.
Right.
I'm
well,
a professional here.
It's $228 the first minute and $5.
Exactly. And they're not getting dirty talk. They're going to get, I'll
Right.
just talk. And then they will feel better about themselves. They're like, yeah, my life's pretty good. Listen to her.
Well, I do have a funny story about 900 numbers. So I was taking Ambien, and the last thing I remember is I'm watching TV late at night because I couldn't go to sleep, and a Miss Cleo commercial comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm living at home with my parents, and then I just remember the commercial, and I don't remember anything else. The phone bill comes in. Apparently, I talked to Miss Cleo's people for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, my God. No, and you don't even remember?
None of it. So I'm like,
was there evidence other than the phone book or the phone bill? I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
Well, I mean, yeah, because apparently you have to say your name to accept the charges.
Mm-hmm.
And so they called and they got it to where I'm saying my name.
Oh my
And
God.
it could have been the secrets of the universe.
Oh my gosh. You didn't even know what kind of dirty talk they gave you. Could have been.
I know, and you know,
Oh
all I
my
could say,
God.
yeah, that, you know, but
Do
yeah.
you know what?
So,
What I might have had gummies, maybe not. No evidence of it, except I was and this might have been 2 days ago. I was just sitting up here in the bed and I was answering questions. I was by myself, but I was answering questions out loud, but I wasn't asking anything.
well,
I was just like, no, we can't do that. No, yeah. I'm like, and then I actually said out loud to myself, why am I saying this? First of all, no one's asking you questions, Stephanie. Why are you answering? I don't know why. I mean, what? And I'm talking to myself, answering questions that I'm not asking.
those evil gummy bears.
Damn those gummy bears! It was all the sugar in them.
That high sugar content.
Yes, exactly. So,
And the key word is high. Hello, hi.
hi.
There we go. I love it. It fit
I
in.
like her last name. It sounds fancy, like Burchetti or Burchett. I don't know. I'm probably saying it completely wrong.
Let's look at it's
Burchett.
Okay, Rhonda, is it Burchetti?
Burchett or Burchett? Burchett. I say we call it. I can pronounce that one. Meadows.
Very good. I'm so proud of you.
Do I have haunted dolls?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I do. She's in a case. Esmeralda.
Yeah.
And others.
Here
And
we
there
go.
are others.
We're being corrected. It's
Long
a long
sound.
E.
Burchetti or Burchetti? Like machete? Because I like that too.
You know, this is the first time I've seen her in the comments, and she's probably never gonna watch this show again. But thanks for stopping by. I'm so sorry about
name, but her first name's easier, Rhonda. Just kidding.
Oh my God. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, I did. I said it correct.
What was it? Burchett? Correct to the guy.
Burchetti.
That's fancy. So like machete.
It's a very nice name. So the whole point, Rhonda, and thank you for joining us, is it's a very fancy sounding name. And
it sounds nice, and it's actually it's like plus also Burchetti, and it sounds like she can kick your ass like with her machete.
Right. Like don't mess with her.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Rhonda, please have my back.
Oh, it's Danish. It's called a Belgian dip.
Is that your accent?
I gotta hope not. That was
my
pretty
God.
bad, wasn't it?
Oh my God. So yes. Villa. Let's see.
What else? Like, where can people book? Where can
They can get on the website. It's
on the old interwebs?
1889. Yep, on the interweb, 1889 mcinteervilla.com. And the other day, someone said that they couldn't maneuver through the website, so I'm hoping that other people can. So when you first click on it, it looks like it's just a fill out form kind of thing, but there are little lines at the top. Can you tell I'm an IT professional? Because I don't know what the hell I'm saying. So the HTTPS : it the four lines up top. I'm using my hands. Go down to the calendar, and anything without a red dot is available. And so they can call me up and put $100 deposit down, holds the date. So like I said, next year's already booking. I have a few weekends that are already booked up. So just
Yeah,
that,
get
or
in
they can
there.
just call me or email me or text me.
Right.
900 me, whatever.
1-900 O'Reilly.
Somebody asked
Or-
me if it was like the O'Reilly Auto Parts, and I'm like, would I be shopping here at Walmart if it were? No, I still would because I love Walmart. But
oh yeah, it's Walmart.
yeah, it's Walmart's.
So, it's I can't believe like it's almost over.
Oh my gosh! Ask me something important.
Well, we're gonna cover. Well, now it's the serious time.
Okay, all right.
So, I've enjoyed having you on the show. Like you bring you light up the podcast. I believe people have enjoyed listening to you. And you're such a wonderful person. You've got a heart of gold.
Thank you.
And you know you beat yourself up a lot, and you need to quit. Who gives a shit what people say about you on YouTube? They don't know you, and they don't deserve to know you. Now, those of us that do know you and love you, we love you with all of our heart. Like, I am looking forward to getting to hang out in October. And like, I can't wait for my daughter to meet you. You are such an amazing person. And
Thank you. That means so much to me because, you know, like I said, my business life, yeah, it's amazing. And then, so when you say, because you know my personal life, and you know, good God, no, not happening. No, it's yeah. So you know,
well, I know.
Can see past or see when they see that side of me, and they still think I like that girl.
Well, it's beyond like me and my wife love you, and so do KD and Katie.
Oh my gosh,
and,
that's those unconditional. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I hate to see you struggle, but you know, a better day's coming. I mean, look at the business is starting to take off, and quit beating your damn self up. Stop it.
That's hard to do.
Well, I understand, and the humor is a very good defensive mechanism, and I get it because I do the same thing. But it takes game to know game, playa.
Yes, you know, and I just want to give a shout out. Like, it is hard for one person to do this by herself. And when I posted, like, you know, my AC units, I can't put them. People are just so kind and nice. And Short Bus Paranormal was at the house Friday and Saturday, and they put both AC units in for me, and they asked nothing in return. And so then I start crying, of course, because I'm a crier. But I'm like, the kind people they want that just see that I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to say anything good about myself. I don't say the things.
Well, you're gonna have to, because I'm gonna keep saying it. We see the real you, and we love you. Of course, you know, and the haters on YouTube or whatever, they're just trolling. Nobody really gives a damn. They're living in their mother's basement. Who cares? You know, those of us that know you, that's why the word of mouth has worked so good for Mcinteer Villa, is because of you. So
thank you. You know, have no idea. That was probably what I really needed to hear today. So Yeah, thank you.
Stupid shamans. Damn it. Bastards. That's that shaman shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as I always, first of all, thank you everybody for watching. This has been a fun show. I don't know if we got the paranormal content you wanted, but I don't care because it's my show. I had a good time, and hopefully you guys got to laugh with us because laughter is truly some of the best medicine. I love each and every one of my tribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as I always say when I end the show, and Stephanie, this goes for you again. It's not about surviving the storm, but it's how you dance in the rain. So I love it.